Abby here with ScrappinAbby, and I have another project share. This goes along with the other ones I've been doing as a series on my YouTube channel. This is a project that I made for my good friend Michele Scott. I hope the lighting's okay because I'm in my dining room and it is evening now, and I have a lot of stuff all over the table because I'm packaging up her box of goodies right now. So I wanted to make sure I documented this. So this is one of those Doris chipboard hat boxes you get. It came, I got mine on Amazon, and it came with like 3, so there's 2 more that fit inside here. I'm saving those for a different project, but you can kind of see here what I did. I'll kind of try to hold the camera as best as I can as far as being very still. So this is some craft paper, or cardstock, excuse me, in the background. I don't remember what company it's from, but I put that on there. And then before I did that, I actually used some chalk paint around the rims and of the lid and the bottom of the box, just in case any part of that was to show. It would be covered with paint. And then this is some trim from Hobby Lobby, and I just wrapped that around the barrel, or the belly part of this. Added this is part of the top actually. This is one of the metal keys. I just used some chalk paint on it and sanded it a little bit. This is some trim. Actually, it's not trim, I apologize. This is some lace fabric I got from Walmart. You can buy it by the yard. And then on top of the lid here, this is actually from the Dollar Tree. It's a really, really good cotton kind of trim that you can buy, and I wanted to put that on there. I liked how it looked. And then, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and stand back up. Again, sorry for the shaking and the moving. So I have a white towel thing hanging down, hopefully, because my dining room table is like dark wood, so I want it to look as bright as I possibly could. So this is the top, as you can tell. On this, on the rim, I already had the lid kind of loosened so I could pick it up easily. I added just some many layers of laces and trims and some of the jute twine, and just to make it look really nice, thick and fluffy, and kind of shabby. And on the top, this is one of Marion Smith's paper lines, and I don't remember what the name of it. It's actually discontinued anyway. I love it. I'm kind of hoarding some of my pieces. So Michele, you know I love you, girl, if I'm using some stuff from my hoard vault. I love that paper. So these are some of the cut aparts that are on that same paper collection. I just kind of ink the edges on some of them, and then I use some Mod Podge, and I hold on it while it's still tacky. I hold it in my hand, but before I put the Mod Podge on, I'm going to zoom in. Hopefully you can see it well enough. You see the cracks and the crinkles on their faces? That is from some crackle medium that I put on top of it, a clear one. So I thought that looked really, really cool. I wanted these to look like they had some crazing on it. And excuse me, not crackle medium. This is the Tim Holtz Distress Crazy medium that I put on there. Once I did the Mod Podge part first, because I wanted to form these to where they were like a wavy kind of a shape, not just flat or sticking up straight. This is a glass knob from one of my vintage thrifting treasures, and I just put a large pearl on the top there, or bead, excuse me. And then just little clusters, of some seed beads that are clustered. I fussy cut a little, some of the little floral pieces out, added some pearls, used some, it almost looks like sugar, but it's this really, it's like glass, the diamond dust. That's what it is. And then I have a stick pin here from, where did the stick pin go? Oh, there it is. I'm up far enough. There's a stick pin from Mon Ami Gabby. Just some more floral pieces there, some flowers and clusters. Use the diamond dust on that larger flower too. That's from Mon Ami Gabby. It's easier to see when I have the lid actually on right. Let me tilt it that way so you can actually see the items. So there's that one there, a little girl on that one. And then just some more flowers. This is one I made out of some lace material. And then I love how this flower, I mean, this is probably well, not my favorite part of the project, because I love all of it, but I think I really love the crazing. I mean, look at that. It's just crazy. It looks like it was, vintage and cracked and out in the wind and the elements forever. And it's that crazy medium from Tim Holtz. That stuff is awesome. I am really happy about that. And then there's just some more flowers with the diamond dust on it. Just some more flower clusters here, and then that key I mentioned. I do have an applique underneath here. That came from one of Esme's sales on her Facebook group, which is called Crafty Me Shop, or Crafty Me. And I use a little bit of some tattered angels to kind of make it look more like kind of like a baby pink kind of, because it was just a plain color. Sorry, I'm having a lot of facial pain, so I'm having some difficulties articulating tonight, but I got to get this packed up because I have to clear off my table so we can actually eat dinner here again. So I'm going to push through, so I apologize if it's kind of annoying. And so this is on the inside of the lid, and kind of hold it here one-handed. So I did obviously, and decorate inside as well, use some pearl sprays, a combination of one to scrap and some are Prima. I used the pieces I wanted to use from different packages, and I love, I'm trying to get this to where I can hold this without it damaging or smashing the front, but I love this trim I use, this fabric floral trim, and inside, I can't show you because I can't let this lid lay down because I'm going to loosen the stuff I glued on there, but there's some bling in there, and that is from Want to Scrap. I love it. I thought that was so pretty. And a little flower cluster again. Those are from ScrappinAbby. Same kind of treatment with this cut apart here at the T-Wagon. And I also added some of the flat back bling from Want to Scrap on there. And then these here are little tags that I made, and they do actually come out. So I'm going to pull one out, and then I will, let me see how I can do this without running the top. Let me put it down like this. See if that works. Okay, there. Sorry for this. I'm just trying my best to do this one-handed. And these are some little tags that I made just out of packaging from Alyssa Francis. I just covered it in this really awesome Shabby Chic tissue paper that I got from Target last year. I'm kicking myself that I only bought one package. And this is just some really soft baby pink lace that I put on here for her. It came from an Etsy shop. And then I decorated the top with some more ScrappinAbby flowers and this white fluffy trim, which is from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And then this one here, it's made the same way. I kind of made them look alike, I guess. And then this one is some really pretty cotton lace here, and kind of like a really nice kind of cream color, really, really pretty. And then that way she can reuse these. She can take the the lace and off of the tags themselves, and she could alter these herself further, personalize it or whatever, and then she can keep it or give it away to somebody else. But I'm pretty sure she's going to keep the stuff I've made her. I'm hoping so anyway, because that I really try to customize the stuff to what she likes and her colors and her style and stuff. So now that I have those out, let me kind of show you the lid a little bit better. One around the rim again with some lace and some more of the beaded trim. What I did is I made like a little pocket here, and I did that by cutting a doily in half, and you can see the doily right there. Let me zoom a little bit. That's a doily peeking out right there. And I just cut it in half. It's one of those large ones from the Dollar Tree. And I just used some glue and glued it on or making sure I didn't glue the center down so I could tuck these back in here and make like a little pocket. So she could put something completely different in there if she wants to. These things are for her to use however she wants to, or whatever she wants to do with them. So completely up to her. So that is the inside of the lid. I'm going to set that off to the side carefully. And this is the inside. Now, I already have this packed, so I can't unpack everything to show you what's in there. But I'm not going to be releasing these videos until Michele has received this herself. So I'm pretty sure she's probably going to do a video on her channel, and I will link it below, as I will for each of the other videos I've made showing you the projects I've made for her. So, because I want her to be surprised. So what's inside here are some different vintage teacups and dishes and plates and things like that she can use in her craft room to put all of her little bits and bobs and things in, whether it be some beads or some trims or flowers or whatever she wants to do with it. It's up to her. She can use them and have tea. I don't know. Whatever she wants to do. But I'm going to kind of peek on the inside here. So these are napkins that I got from the Dollar Tree. Yes, the Dollar Tree. And I love these. I'm actually including a pack for her in her box of goodies. So I just basic, decoupage in here. Just use Mod Podge matte, and I just put that down on the entire inside of this, and then just filled it with these little glass treasures that I've wrapped in some vintage dress pattern paper. And then this is just some pink twine from Maya Road. And then I just have some different bubble wrap and things around it just to kind of keep all those goodies safe. So that is this project share, and I have to put the lid back on with both hands so I don't smash everything. So I don't smash everything inside there. So I'll do that once I'm done doing this video. But I just kind of wanted to document this particular project too, because out of all the things I've made for her, I think this is my favorite. and I'm going to make in a smaller version of mine, of one for myself. It'll be the next size down from this large one, and I will do a video on that too, a tutorial, so you can kind of see how I did this. But I just love this. I think it's so pretty. I don't mean to, I'm not trying to like sound braggy. Please don't think that. I'm just saying that I think this turned out better than I had envisioned it, is what I'm trying to say. I do not ever try to act like I'm all that or anything. So, because that's not the case. There's lots and lots of awesome crafters out there who've given inspiration for projects like this too. So I hope, Michelle, if you're watching this, that you enjoy this altered hat box I made for you. I actually made this one, I worked on this when we were Skyping all those times, so I kind of told some white lies, and I hope you forgive me, because you're like, oh, what are you working on? I'm like, oh, she goes, oh, design team project, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I typically work on 4 to 5 different projects at once, and one of those 4 to 5 projects, actually 2 of them, were design team projects, so that is not a total lie, but I was working on this, and so I had to be careful I didn't let her see what I was working on, because I figured she would know that it was something for her, because there's so much pink on these pieces that I made. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. And oh, I started this one, gosh, March, I think. I've been working on all these pieces for this long, just because I have to work on them in between other projects and things like that. So anyway, I've made this video way longer than I wanted it to be, but there's a lot to show on this particular one. So I hope you enjoy this, and if you have any questions about anything that I did, please put them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much, everybody. Happy scrapping, happy planning, and happy crafting, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!